Hi everybody, this is Laura. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Today I have an unboxing of the February My Creative Scrapbook Limited Edition Kit. I always like to show all the papers first, and then I'll show you everything else that came in the February kit. I'm going to start off with this beautiful piece of paper from Memory Place. I absolutely love this beautiful background. It has some lace, some netting, some text, some splatters. It's so beautiful. On the right-hand side, we have some wood slats, and then there are lots of florals in the center. On the other side of this page is this gorgeous print. I love the florals on the top and the bottom, and then we see the netting and the lace in the background, and then this area has a lot of white. I just think that this is a gorgeous paper. It's going to be really hard to decide which side to use. Here's another beautiful paper from Memory Place. This looks like an open book with some torn pages. I wonder if this would work to use behind a photo. I'll have to see. Sometimes I have totally different ideas once I start crafting. And I love the wood slats on the bottom and the florals as well. On the other side, we have a very similar print. We have some pink wood slats on the bottom. Again, we have some florals, but a lot of the details are different. Here we have an angel and a teacup. These papers are from a Simple Stories collection called Love Story. This first paper is just covered with beautiful butterflies in lots of different sizes and lots of different colors. On the other side, we have a green paper with lots of really tiny dots. Here we have some stripes, and these stripes in some places look like strips of paper, which is something I love to use on my layouts. I like the yellow and blue color scheme. Some green in there too. On the other side, we have some 4x6-inch cards. These could be cut out and used on your pages. You could also cut out the images. There are so many different ways to use these. I love the way there are lots of florals over here with a sentiment. Here we have a letter and a pen and the image of a wax seal. Here's a book, some birds. Here's a really big stack of books. And then here's a typewriter with lots of flowers. This page is a whole collage of brightly colored tickets of all different sizes and styles. On the other side is a combination of 4x4-inch cutouts and 2x2-inch cutouts. Also can be used for the images, or they can be used as they are on layouts. And we see a lot of the same themes. We have the stack of letters, there's a clock, birds, a book, a typewriter. There are lots of butterflies. Here are some florals. And then we have a lot of 2x2-inch squares that can be used in so many ways too. Here we have another pattern paper that has some stripes on a diagonal. This one is more of a pink and yellow color scheme. On the other side of that, we have the 3x4-inch cut aparts with, again, a lot of the same themes we've seen before. The camera is a new theme, and then so is this palette, which I think is really cool. And then here's a beautiful heart, and again, lots of butterflies and lots of books and letters. Here is a gorgeous floral paper. I think that these are just so gorgeous. I might have to fussy cut them out, but there are actually a lot of pages of floral, so I can't fussy cut all of them out, but I will definitely consider fussy cutting those out. On the other side, we have some other cut aparts. Here's a postcard. We have lots of places where you could put some journaling and then some beautiful images as well. Here's a whole page of tags. The tags are more detailed and colorful on this side with lots of beautiful images and sentiments. And then on the other side, there are lots of lines so that you could include some journaling. Here is a page that has typewriter keys in the pink and reddish color scheme. And then on the other side are all of these beautiful stamps with lots of flowers and butterflies on them. Here we have a whole bunch of cameras, different colors, and there are some different styles of cameras. I haven't used a camera in so long. I used to keep one in my pocketbook. Now we have our phones. And then on the other side, this almost looks like a junk journaling masterboard with all the different images of ephemera pieces layered on top of each other. So pretty. Here's a great background paper with the two beautiful birds, a doily, and some florals. And then there's some text over here. On the other side, we have a very petite floral pattern, lots of pinks, and also some hints of green and blue. This paper has lots and lots of hearts. The hearts have florals and text on them. And then on the other side, we have this really pretty pink paper. I find these papers are so important when I'm trying to make a page, papers that have some beautiful patterns on them, but can still read like a solid. And I think this might be the page that I fussy cut out because I not only love the flowers, but I also love all of the birds too. On the other side, we have a yellow pattern that's very similar to that last pattern that we looked at. This is another paper that I think will really be helpful in creating layouts because it could read as a solid. And then the last pattern paper is this stack of books with some flowers, butterflies, and glasses. And then on the other side, another gorgeous floral page. This is another one that I will be very tempted to fussy cut all of the florals from, but it could also be used just as a pattern paper. Then we also received this 12 by 12 inch sticker sheet. This has lots of titles on it. I love when there are titles. There are lots of sentiments on the bottom. I like this scalloped strip. And then there are lots of other images that we have seen in other parts of the collection, typewriters, letters, journals. We have a clock, images of wax seals, and then lots of flowers and butterflies too. So those are all the papers. Those were quite a few papers. And now I'll show you some of the other items that we received. In the February kit, we received this stencil, which I believe is a Vicky Boutin stencil. And what I love about this stencil is that it's actually a number of stencils all in one. Here we have some dots or circles. These are kind of close together. And then we have some smaller circles that are a little more spread apart. Here are some lines, and we also have some triangles. Lately, I have been combining more than one stencil on some of my layouts, and I think that this is great because this is kind of like having more than one stencil in one place. We also received this K & Company stamp set, and you can see that this is so nicely matched with the Simple Stories collection. There are some florals, there's a bird, here are some more florals, there are sentiments, there are some very tiny background stamps, these are little flowers, there's a bee, and there are just a lot of little images that could be used. For me, I would use them on backgrounds, but they could also be stamped onto paper and colored in. We also received a pack of Prima Pearls. One of the packages opened up a little bit, so I put it inside a plastic bag, but you can see we get lots and lots of different colored pearls. There are white ones, looks like gold ones, and maybe kind of a champagne color, and I love mixing these in with the floral clusters on my layouts. We also received the Floral Bits ephemera pack to go with the pattern papers, and I love the way this is the Floral Bits pack because I can never get enough florals to use on my layouts. So these are all of the images that are in this pack. There are 57 die cuts. I'm going to take everything out of the package though, just to give you a quick look at what's in here. Here are all of the gorgeous flowers and other die cuts that we get in that pack. There are some larger clusters of flowers. There are some single flowers. And then there are also some leaves, which are really handy when making floral clusters. There are lots and lots of hearts in all the different colors of the collection. And then here we have a whole array of butterflies in different sizes and different colors. I have to say, this is a really stunning ephemera pack, and I'm really looking forward to using it. In addition to the floral ephemera, we also received this ephemera pack. There are 47 pieces in this set. To be 100% transparent, I did the unboxing video and then I began to craft. I didn't even realize that I forgot to include this ephemera pack in the video. There were so many embellishments that I didn't even realize we got a second pack of ephemera. So there are just a couple of pieces missing. I'll point them out to you on the picture on the back of the pack. So I did already use this little journaling piece here. I used this piece with the clip on top. I used this large heart, and I know I also used this ticket, but I believe that everything else is still in the pack so that I can show you what's in here. Here are these beautiful ephemera pieces. I love these larger elements. There were themes of books and journals and letter writing throughout this collection, and I love the way there are these large scale pieces to incorporate into your pages. There were also quite a few stamps, and I love the beautiful pinks and yellows that are in these stamps. There were also a number of tickets of different sizes and different shapes. There are some postmarks over here, and then there are also lots of hearts in different colors and even some different sizes. In the February kit, we also receive this set of chipboard pieces. There are so many beautiful images here. We have a number of butterflies, lots of hearts. We have florals, can never have too many florals in my opinion. There are some titles. I love this typewriter with love story on the paper. There are stamps. There are images of wax seals. Here are some books. Here's the, I don't know what you call it, but it makes the wax seal impression. We have a pen, a camera, some letters. Here's a little journal. So many really beautiful images. Finally, one of my favorite things about the limited edition kit is that we always get a gorgeous assortment of flowers. This month, we got 3 packs of Prima flowers. They are so nicely matched with the Simple Stories papers. First, we have this pack of pink flowers. You can see there are a number of different shades of pink and different sizes. They all have gold centers, and I love these tiny flowers over here. Next, we have a gorgeous assortment of blue flowers in different colors. I love the way the edges of these flowers have this beautiful white frosting on them. And then finally, we have this pack of pink and white flowers. They are also different sizes. Some of them are roses. Some of them have the yellow centers. There are some leaves and then also some flower buds. So that's everything that we received in this month's kit. In a few moments, at the very end of the video, you'll see images of all of the layouts that I created using the February kit. I hope that you've enjoyed this unboxing. Your kit should be on the way. And if you do not receive this kit and you would like to, please take a look in the description box where you can find the link to the My Creative Scrapbook website where you can purchase a kit subscription. I hope that you have a fantastic day and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.